can't just hide behind their walls of money anymore. They actually have to step down and shake hands with people that are half their age, that has a company that is 2 years old. Having an online identity that represents all of you. Right now, you have so many different platforms, so many different personas, and you want to be connected with people. Maybe not always on every single place, but you want the option to. You see this in every YouTube video, ad, poster, follow us here, don't forget our username here and here. And that's time consuming, both to draw traffic everywhere for you as a creator or a brand, but it's also time consuming for your audience. People have such limited time nowadays and the attention span is constantly being abrupted with other things. So it means that when you meet other people on parties or events and in marketing, it means that you have one username to push and then you're connected on every place that you want. We have been mentioned all over the world. We've been mentioned like a social media game changer that shows us that people understand this. So we've had that very clear attention about we love this and this actually makes my social life better. Gaddr is used across many different countries, but Brazil fits a lot of our targets and it seems like Gaddr fits a lot of targets of Brazil. Not just in the press attention, but also in the people as a whole. We've been constantly growing our team for the last year in a very good pace. We've had external consultants coming in on a rolling basis. We have partners that we collaborate with that we often see as an extension of our team. Here in Stockholm, we are 9 people sitting, and as it looks now, we will be growing this team throughout the year, which is really exciting, both for me as a founder, but then also for the team as a whole. Nowadays, a team of 9 people can create as much value as a team of 500 people if you do that in a very digitalized and global and scalable way. It's more about the speed of things in general. We work with more or less the same routines. It's just sped up. We're eliminating a lot of extra steps that are not always needed to optimize the system for change. But then at the same time, larger companies, when they have this many employees and when they have such, broad scope of what they're doing, they need that kind of stability in what they're doing, otherwise they would collapse completely. It puts a lot of pressure on larger companies. Having so many fast-growing startups, not just in Sweden, but in Brazil as well. They're creating their own startup divisions within larger companies, such as banks, for instance. And they're started their own incubators. They're more involved in the startup scene. I think that's amazing, it's important. The startup scene needs that, but I also know that the larger companies need that just as much. They can't just hide behind their walls of money anymore. They actually have to step down and shake hands with people that are half their age, that has a company that is 2 years old, but is growing at a faster pace than they are doing. Being quick to follow change, being able to work proactively, not just reactively, running throughout your entire organization. They're starting to pick this up more and more. They're working more with entrepreneurship, for instance. Sometimes that works excellent. I mean, if you look at a company like Google, for instance, they really embrace that kind of developer feeling where they're allowed to have projects within the company, and then these projects is something that can grow into their own companies. But I think allowing for risk within the company, not risk in the entire company, but allowing for risk regions within the company. And I mean, you can afford it. If you are a big traditional company, you can afford certain areas of risk within the company. When it's not just about making money, when it's about creating true innovation, people notice that and people want to help, and it drives a living brand as well. It has to run through the entire foundation of the company. Someone that really embraces the core vision, someone that really loves challenging themselves and really wants to make a genuine impact. You need these parts together, not just one of them. If you have a lot of true compassion for the vision as a vision, but you are all about the money, for instance, the customer and the user and partners and the rest of the team will notice that. So you need all of these parts, because talents pick us just as much as we pick them. People want to be a part of a journey. As with anything, it's not just about at a workplace, it's about everything that people do. They want to be part of some kind of journey, some kind of mission. That's why people love, going to the movies. That's why people love playing video games, because they're feeling like they're truly on a journey doing something. And if you can have that journey shine through everything that you do in the company, through the vision, through the strategy, and make sure that that's a journey that people want to be part of, that they want to keep exploring that journey with you and your other teammates. Then every journey needs challenges as well. So if you feel like you're just stuck doing this repetitive thing, then you don't feel challenged. You don't feel like you're growing, you don't feel like you're truly pushing yourself, and you don't feel like what you're creating is actually of that much value. It gets tedious. It's like a game and you're playing a quest, and like all of the quests are just the same. You're just running around collecting small coins, you know? If you can't challenge your teammates, then they will fail as well. So focusing on team success is actually one of my core activities that I do as a CEO. You are not just helping them, but it also means sometimes letting them figure things out on their own as well. So to me, team success is me being able to assist and share my knowledge and experience with my team, but also making sure that they get an opportunity to try and to sometimes make mistakes and to adjust that. So there's a balance between showing the direction, but then also letting people figure out that direction. It's not enough to be a big company and then just hire young, engaged people and then think that that's gonna work. You have to actually make changes in the organization. Maybe not the entire organization, but at least that division that you're hiring to. You can't just get away with, trying to hire in diversity or trying to hire in youth just for the sake of it. You have to really care for that and you have to make that change for real. When these people join your company, they're joining because they want to be a part of your journey. Any big influencer or creator or brand that's taking their online identity and online persona seriously will have Gaddr to grow their traffic, to grow their loyalty to and from their audience, to have a better presence in general online, no matter which country you're in.